So in this video, I'm going to go over the exact Google Ads strategy we are using at Growth, my marketing agency, to scale our ecom brands in the Black Friday Cyber Monday period of Q4. Now, this is an incredibly important period where a huge amount of money is generated for brands. So we want to make sure we get this right. Now, I'm going to go over the exact strategy and tactics we use during this period, because funnily enough, the strategy stays exactly the same. In my previous video, I went over our Q4 strategy we're using and implementing into all of our e-commerce clients for Google Ads. Now, we're looking at the Black Friday Cyber Monday strategy, and it's exactly the same. Nothing changes in terms of the structure. Now, you may be thinking, why? Is that a sensible choice? But let me see the reasoning is. So we have a few reasons here, and we also have my experience of working for 3 different marketing agencies before setting up my own. And this is the best strategy we've seen across the board in terms of maximizing your ROI. But first of all, why not any new campaigns? First of all, PMAX campaigns have to go through a 4 to 6 week learning phase. So if we were to create new PMAX campaigns for the sake of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we are putting ourselves at a deficit. We need to get out of this learning phase for these campaigns to be at their optimum performance. Now, if we have a lag of 4 to 6 weeks, do you really think you're going to be in the best position when it comes to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, considering the actual duration of it is from Friday to Monday? Guaranteed this is a little bit longer than the actual Black Friday, Cyber Monday duration that it used to be. But in theory, why would we start off with new campaigns which have a handicap? Whereas what we can do is make changes to our existing campaigns that will be less impactful than the impact of a brand new campaign and the lag of performance you get, especially with Performance Max, which is an incredibly sensitive campaign type. And third of all, what we can actually do when Black Friday Cyber Monday is done is add a data exclusion to our whole account, so we can actually wipe the memory of Black Friday Cyber Monday, so our campaigns that started in Q4 can continue in Q4 without any memory or any changes to our bidding strategy caused from Black Friday Cyber Monday, because we're going to have a huge spike in demand, a huge spike in conversion rate, a huge spike in budget. So we can wipe the memory of that and go back to how we were. Okay, so that's the reason we use this tactic. Now, let's talk about the campaign changes we're actually going to be doing. Now, I've just talked about a data exclusion, but a very important one is actually a seasonality adjustment. And what we want to use for this seasonality adjustment is two. One, to show that our conversion rate is going to increase, and we want to use another one to show that our budget is going to increase. Because obviously with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, demand goes up, and we want to spend more to capitalize on this demand. So we need to put two in place. Now, let me go into a Google Ads account and I can actually show you where this is. So what we want to go to is Tools, and we want to go to Adjustments here. Now in this is where we house our seasonality adjustments shown here and our data exclusions. So let's just run over what this actually says. So this tool helps you optimize bids during upcoming events such as sales and promotions. We want to use seasonality adjustments if we expect significant changes to conversion rates to prepare our bidding strategy and the algorithms for this spike in conversion rate and budget. So what we want to do is one for budget, and we want to fill in this to make sure we can understand how much budget we're going to be increasing by. I would recommend you to have a specific budget you're going to be running to for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And then second of all, we want to go to conversion rate, and we want to put in this, and we want to put in what we can expect our conversion rate to increase by in this duration. Okay, so that's two there. So number one, we have seasonality adjustments. Number two, we're going to be adjusting our ad copy to highlight our Black Friday Cyber Monday offers. So the ad copy that we're most concerned with is the ad copy we have in our PMAX campaigns here and also our search campaigns here. What I recommend you to do for your search campaigns is to create new ads, because we can just turn off the existing ones and turn on the Black Friday Cyber Monday ads for this one. So like one for competitors and one for brand here. Whereas with PMAX, we need to do it slightly different. We just need to replace the ad copy we are using in this campaign. Now, the way we recommend doing this is using our ad copy frameworks and upload the new ad copy in Google Ads Editor. And what we want to do, an example of it is here. So this is something we had for an existing client. This is a lot of asset groups here, but this is something we'll adjust. But for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I recommend condensing your headlines, your descriptions, and your long headlines down. So you probably want to use about 5 headlines, 2 long headlines, and 2 descriptions, which is a lot less than you will do originally. But the reason I recommend doing this is because you don't really want to have the time for the PMAX to test the different combinations. So if you give it more to test, it's going to take longer to get out of its learning, and obviously we want to impact the campaigns as little as possible. So adding less headlines, less descriptions, less long headlines means less testing for it, so we can get out of it quicker. So that's what I recommend there. And now what I recommend you to do when you're in Google Ads Editor is to download your existing ad copy, because once we are done with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we are going to re-upload this ad copy, and then we're going to add our data exclusion up. So we basically have our old campaigns back to normal like nothing happened. So always remember to download your existing ad copy before you do this, and let me show you it now. So when you're in your Google Ads Editor, you have the option to go up to your account here, and what you want to do is go to export, and we can do export whole account or selected campaigns. For this example, I'm just going to go to the PMAX campaigns, and here we have our feed only, our high demand, our lower demand. And what we want to do is make sure we have campaign there. We don't have ad groups with PMAX, so we have asset groups. So in that, we want to download and press OK. Now make sure to do that before you do any changes to your Black Friday, Cyber Monday PMAX campaigns. Because like I said, we can re-upload this after, and it's very, very quick, and it's very minimal impact to your campaigns. So following the adjustments we made to our ad copy, we also want to consider we have images in PMAX, we have videos in PMAX as well. So we want to update our images to reflect what we're doing in Facebook. To be fair, the majority of our clients, we have lifestyle images, but we also have graphic ads which have overlays of promotions. So we want to change those to highlight the Black Friday, Cyber Monday offers we are running. And we want to do the same for videos. So for your YouTube videos where you're running YouTube Shorts or regular YouTube Landscape for desktop, we want to have promotional content made for that. So that's where we change those videos there. Then we want to move down into our site links, our callouts, and our price extensions. They're pretty much self-explanatory. We want to highlight our Black Friday, Cyber Monday offer in site links because that'll increase our click-through rate. We want to do it in our callouts and also price extensions. We just want to make ourselves look as good as we can with the extras we can do with Google Ads. Your account should have these already, so you should definitely make sure you're doing them for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Now we come down to number 8, which is add a data exclusion to the whole of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday duration. Now, I did a little diagram here to explain what this is basically. So we're running at the start of Q4, and then we have the end of Q4 here, and in between we have Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Now, this is a lot bigger than it actually is. The duration of Black Friday, Cyber Monday in terms of the whole of Q4 is probably that size. But for the example of this video, I made it slightly bigger. So in this duration for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we've added a seasonality adjustment for our budget. We've also added a seasonality adjustment for our conversion rate. But now, the strategy we use for when we're done is we want to add data exclusion. So once we're done with this, and this whole period is going to have spiked and really messed up your bidding strategy for your existing campaigns. So we want to make sure we can minimize that impact as possible following into the rest of Q4. And what you can do with this is use a data exclusion. So let me quickly show you that. So in the same tab you were in, you have adjustments, so seasonality adjustments here, then you have exclusions. Now what we can do here is add a data exclusion for the duration of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And what that effectively does is it blocks out that period of time for your bidding strategy, just like this. So we overlay this data exclusion for this whole period of time. There you go. And what we've done now is we've now reverted our ad copy back to normal. We've changed our videos and our images back to normal, and we paused our Black Friday, Cyber Monday site links and ad extensions. So basically, what we've had running at the start of Q4 has now not been affected for the rest of Q4 because of our data exclusions and because we're using existing campaigns. Overall, that's it for our strategy in terms of our campaign changes. We don't create new campaigns, but we adjust existing ones, and then we add a data exclusion when they are done. Now, let's go over a few more things. We want to talk about our offer. Now, this is an important one. What sort of offer are you going to be using? Are you going to be doing an offer for specific products? Are you going to be doing a site-wide discount? Are you going to be bundle discounts or early bird discounts? You need to decide this as a brand. What we found best success with is site-wide discounts and just using price drops that you set directly in Shopify by adding a sale price to your product. Now, what does this look like? If we were to go to this picture here, this is what a price drop looks like. It's when you set the regular price, but you also set the sale price in Shopify. And this is what it pops up. It says price drop here instead of 20% off, but it shows your new price in green and normally a slash through for your existing price. So there's two tactics you can use. You can either use a 20% off, which you have to set manually in Google Merchant Center, or you can just do the price drops directly in Shopify. Both are valid. Typically, I like to use price drops, but both are valid. I can't pick one or the other, okay? So that's what we like to use there. And what we recommend is have a discount code of at least 25% to be competitive in this period. There's heavy discounts in this period and it's very much price driven. So if you're just throwing a 10% discount code out there, you're just going to get laughed at. Okay, your customer is not going to take you seriously for that one, and you won't get the traffic or the demand that you think you will. So make sure you're using a discount code of at least 25%. And again, free shipping is not a Black Friday, Cyber Monday offer. And then just to repeat what we talked about at the Google Merchant Center, you can either make a promo for your discount codes or you can set a price drop directly in Shopify. Now guys, that's it for me for this one. I hope that was valuable. If you're an e-commerce brand and you would just like us to run your campaigns for you instead of doing it yourselves, then please get in contact. This link will be in the description and we can schedule a call to see how we can increase your performance using Google Ads. Okay guys, thank you for that one. I'll see you in the next.